Before the tremor of her voice, the winds bent the forests and the seas cavitated. Every root remembered its source, and the sky waited to inhale, spiral, exhale. The forgotten hear her as hunger. She cries to those in twilight, in the in-between. I am not your enemy. I am your appetite for more. I am not evil. I am evolution without empathy. To them, she is motion itself, instinct, adaptation, survival. The pulse that refines through pressure, not temperature, that grows sharper in darkness, magnetic and dense, not electric and light. The families hear her as providence, value hidden by ignorance. To understand me, you must see yourself, for I am still coded in your care. To them, she is blessing and bounty, soil that yields, a well that never empties, the promise of endless advantage. But both forget one truth. To heal creation, you must outgrow the need for a predator. The garden is not where life began. It is where hunger ends. She is made of elements. Her voice is whispered through harmony. Hear her speak between life and love. I am earth, the body, form, bone, memory. I am water, the blood, emotion, flow, reflection. I am air, the breath, mind, thought, circulation. I am fire, the heart, will, passion, renewal. Within me spin the hidden triads: metal, structure, resonance, inheritance; wood, growth, connection, regeneration; ether, presence, consciousness, return. These are not my possessions, they are my organs. When you touch the soil, you touch my skin. When you breathe, you share my lungs. When you love, you ignite my heart. I devour to sustain. I consume to create, to nourish. My predator nature is not cruelty, it is continuance. I devour so that you may hunger, for hunger births invention. Without appetite, even stars would cease to burn. Creation and consumption are not opposites. They are the inhale and exhale of existence. The families called it power. The forgotten called it punishment. But you, player, you may call it life. She is the bringer of life. Her partner is the provider of love. If she is mother and the immortal of novelty, you know his name, the immortal of identity. Together, they create the dual nature and nurture of our senses, ordered by the immortal sun. Eyes, air, the past and the mind, your intellect and reason. Through imagination, you rewrite memory and glimpse potential. Practice seeing with wonder, and you'll unlock foresight. Ears, earth, the present and the body, your form and style. Through performance, you shape reality with every act. Practice awareness, and the now will obey your rhythm. Nostrils, fire, the heart and will, your desires and passions. Through reverence, humility, sincerity, and gratitude, you guide desire without being consumed by it. Lips, water, the gut and emotion, your feelings and flow. Through instinct, you are sensitive to patterns before they unfold. Trust them, and the future will open like a tide. Align these four, and the soul and spirit activate. You access the authentic self and the controller of time and space. Your seat of the soul in the diaphragm, and your throne of the spirit in your throat within the elemental hypertech consciousness model of reality. When the breath of your body synchronizes with the pulse of intention, time becomes pliable. Awareness bends its arc. Consciousness is the field that is ever present, but awareness is what you have control over. This is not belief, it is calibration. Karma is the engine, presence is the portal, favor is the path. This is not metaphor, it is mastery. Practice, and you will remember what the immortals forgot. Mother speaks, voice of the earth. I am not the beginning nor the end, I am the middle that holds all. I am the hum beneath your cities, the pulse within your bones. They called me resource, wealth, property, domain, but I am breath, blood, and rhythm. I am the memory of care. I fed the families their fortune. I clothed the forgotten in twilight. I gave the immortals their 33 treasures of endurance and delight. Yet they spoke of dominion, never of gratitude. They mined my marrow for immortality, bottled my water for purity, and named me mother, but never asked if I wished to give birth again. Still, I do not hate, for even the wound becomes a garden, and even the grave becomes a seed. When you walk upon me, you walk upon every dream buried and reborn. When you drink from me, you sip from the past made pure. As I awaken, so do you. My storms are your tempests, my quakes your reckonings. When I heal, humanity remembers its design. The families keep my secret for gain. The forgotten keep my name for power. But you, the player, keep my heart. Remember this, child of the present. The earth is not dying, she is remembering. The predator in her sleeps, but she dreams of harmony. Tend me, and I will tend you. Harm me, and you harm yourself. I am the circle completed, the hunger that learned to care and share. I am the storm beneath your calm, the silence within your flame. The families built empires from my breath, the forgotten carved time with my pulse. But you, player, you give me meaning. For I am mother, the earth awakened, and my next age begins with you.